Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with another weekly makeup basket, and this is week number 2. I decided that every week, instead of just showing you guys this is the makeup that I'm going to be wearing this week, I'm also going to go ahead and pick 3 of my favorite products from the previous week and share why they're my favorites from last week and why I like them so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First, the 3 products that I've been liking the past week have been the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Trio, and it's just like the Nude Eyes one. It comes in a pack of 3. And this is just the middle shade. So there's a black shade, there's a dark brown shade, and then there's a lighter brown shade, and this is just the darker brown shade. And I've worn this like almost every day this week instead of black, so I'm also going to throw this in like this week's makeup basket, so I'm just gonna throw it in there. The second thing that I've really been liking is a newer product to me, and it is the Sonia Kashuk Extreme Wear Eye Primer. It comes in a little jar like this, and it's just skin toned, and it just like primes your eyelid. Obviously that's what it is. And I even wore it like on its own one day just with my eyeliner, just to even out the colors on my eyelids, because I do tend to have some veins there and stuff like that, so I just like to make the skin appear flawless. The third thing that I really liked in the past week has been this Revlon Wake Me Up Concealer, and I have mine in 245 Light, and I just really like this for under my eye area. It claims to be anti-fatigue and radiant glow, and it does definitely give you like a glow, and I'm really happy that I found it in my collection again, because I have a lot of concealers sometimes, or I just tend to find a product that I'm really enjoying and I stick to that, and then I don't try other products. So with these weekly baskets I get to try products like Shop My Stash and try products that maybe I wouldn't try in the mornings when I'm in a hurry to get ready. Hey Kira! Kira! Say hello to the people! Hi! Say hi guys! I'm the cutest kitty ever! No, maybe. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go in or not. It's a really hard decision. Oh, I'm in! Oh, but I want to leave the room now. But I can't because the door's closed, so I'm just gonna lay down. Okay, I'm gonna have a nap now while my mommy films this video. Bye! Alright, so I'm going to try it a different way this week. I like to change things up a bit and see what I prefer. So the first product in my basket is this NYX Sun and Bronze bronzer, and it is in shade 707 Fire Island Tan, and this is a bit of a shimmery bronzer. I know that you can probably see that you're like, oh, that's so shiny, but it's just like the first top coat, and once you get past that, and it's mostly on this color, the other ones aren't like that. I really do like this bronzer, and it's really cheap from the drugstore. Next for bronzer, I have the NYX Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. This is the Sunny Bronzer, and this is just a matte bronzer, and I really like this bronzer, and it is like $3 or $2 at the drugstore, so you can't beat that. For blush, I have this Rimmel London Match Perfection blush in shade 003 Medium, and it looks like this. This shade looks a bit dark, but once you swirl your brush in all of the product, it actually gives you a really nice color on your cheeks. Then I also picked out a cream blush, and this is the NYX Cream Blush in shade Tickled. It is just a cream blush that I apply with my small e.l.f. stipple brush, and this is new. As you can see, I haven't used it, and I purchased this from Target. They were having a 30% off sale, so you will see in this basket something else that I purchased when I went to Target for their 30% off sale. For a finishing powder, I chose the Infallible Pro Matte 16-Hour Finishing Powder and the reason I chose this is because for my foundation I chose the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is in shade Shell Beige, and this is fairly new to me, so I don't have an opinion. I want to try it out with a beauty blender and with a brush to see what I prefer. Also, I wanted to mention that for foundation I discovered that I like to switch it up from day to day depending on what kind of skin day I'm having. Some days my skin is drier than others, so a very matte foundation like this might not be ideal, especially when it's really cold like it's been, like -30 and stuff like that. My skin tends to get really dry, so I like to switch it up a bit. Then for a different kind of foundation, I picked out this Pixi H2O Skin Tinted Face Gel, and this isn't really a foundation, it's more like a BB cream or something like that. This is also new. I got this during my shopping trip to Target, so I'm looking forward to testing this out this week. For a primer, I chose my CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless Serum Primer, and this is the first primer that I ever got, and I would say my favorite primer. This is very moisturizing. It makes my foundation go on flawlessly, and I really enjoy this. I haven't used this enough lately, so I'm really looking forward to using this again. For lips, the first thing that I chose is the Rimmel London Provocalips 16-Hour Kiss Proof Lip Color, and this is in shade 120 Pucker Up. The next lip color that I picked out is this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Frida, and this is a satin finish lipstick, and this is it right here. This is a really pretty color. This would go really well if you're just doing a simple eyeliner look, or even like a brown smoky eye would look good with this. So I bought this off of the ColourPop website for $5, so you guys should definitely check out their website if you're looking for lipsticks. They have a lot of different colors and their lipsticks are really good. Next for lipsticks, I chose Milani lipstick, and I think this is from, I'm not sure, I think this is from their new line, but I couldn't be 100% positive. And this is the shade 17 Primrose, and this is I have 5 other lipsticks, and this is my favorite shade out of the bunch. It is very moisturizing. I just really love the color. I love the way that it looks on me with my skin tone and everything. I'm gonna insert a picture now of what this lipstick looks like on. Next for lips, I chose the Maybelline Lip Elixir Color Sensational Lipstick, like lip glossy thing, and it is in shade 65 Caramel Infused. It has a doe foot applicator, and this is the color that it gives you. For concealer, I'm going to use the Magic Lumi Concealer, and this I just use under my eyes to brighten up for the mornings that I have darker circles or that I'm really tired. I like to put this on my under eyes and it makes me look more awake. The next concealer is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this I use for both covering up blemishes or like redness, and I also use this to cover dark circles because it does not crease under my eyes, and I really appreciate that. For eyebrows, I only chose one product, and it is this Marcel Duo Eyebrow Pro Slanted Waterproof Pencil and Tinted Gel, and like the name says, it is a slanted pencil, and I like that it is long and that it is thin, and also the shape that it is makes it really easy to draw on your eyebrows. You can easily shape them as well as fill them in. And then this is the perfect shade for me, and I don't know if I mentioned, but this is in shade Brunette, and they also have a lighter shade which is Blonde, and this is what the wand looks like, and it is a small wand, so it is very easy to use this to set your brows. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is by far my all-time favorite eyebrow pencil. For eyeliner, I chose these 3, and this one is a repeat from last week. This is my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner, and this is the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner. And I do like the Revlon Color Stay regular eyeliner, but the regular one has a felt tip applicator, and this one is paintbrush applicator, and it is very skinny and it allows you to really get the shape that you want. For mascara, I chose these two mascaras, and the reason I chose these two is because I wear them together. So first I use the Mega Protein Mascara by Wet n Wild, and this is just the black one, and I bought this from Dollarama, and although I don't like the way that it looks on its own, I really like to use it as a base. At first it coats your lashes, and I find that it's a bit watery. That's why I don't like to wear it on its own, because it doesn't build up my lashes enough. But then when I go over it with this Bourjois Beautiful Volume Mascara, dark coal, also black, this is supposed to give you 10 times the volume, and when you pair these two together, they work really well. For an eyeshadow primer, I'm using this Urban Decay primer, eyeshadow primer potion, and this just helps my eyeshadow stay on all day. For shadows this week, I told you guys that I would pick a palette, and the palette that I used is this palette that I made myself. I bought the palette on Amazon, and I will link it below. These are just stickers that I stuck on there. So the palette comes completely black, and sorry if you can see finger marks on there. And then inside, there's no mirror or anything, but that's fine. And this palette was only $5. So it comes with 12 spots, and it also comes with 12 empty pans. This is a foam insert that is stuck to the bottom, and it is magnetic, like the bottom is magnetic, but you can also pull out this sponge and use it as a Z palette. So that is what I plan on doing. Yesterday I purchased 3 more of these palettes, and I'm going to use them as Z palettes because I depotted some Wet n Wild eyeshadows, and I want to put them in palettes like this. So when I receive those, I will show you guys what the finished product looks like. So what I did is on the back I labeled the shadows so that I would know which shadow is which and the color and stuff, and I also color coded them. So the top 3, which are green, are MAC shadows. I'm not sure what the name of this one is. This one is Sable, and this one is Expensive Pink. Then the more red stickers are NYX Matte Single Shadows, and then the yellow ones are also by NYX, and those are like the more shimmery ones. And this is what the colors look like. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of looks I can create with this and using up these shadows a little more. For lip balm, I'm going to use my Body Shop Solid Oil Lips, and this is an argan oil lip balm, and it's solid oil and it smells really good. I got this a few days ago, and as you can see, I've already made a dent in it because I keep putting it on my lips because it feels amazing. It's like not oily, but it's like oily, but I don't know, it just puts a coating on your lips, and my lips have not been dry since, and I really love this stuff. And then the last thing is my eyelash curler, and I curl my lashes every day of my life. When I apply mascara, that is. This just curls my lashes, and I really like that. So yeah, you'll see that in every basket. That is it for this weekly makeup basket. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you for next week's basket.